everyone? Alright, can everyone hear me okay? I'll lower this a little bit. Surprise stream? Not really. I made a community post yesterday saying I was gonna that I was going to stream. Wait. Something to you. Alright, turn that off. And redo ultra violence. Yeah, tell me about it. Fucking kill me too. Yeah, I made it last night. I think before the video came out. Or no, not even last night. It was like around 12 because it was before the main video came out. Is this? Well, how's the volume? Because I feel like it's 2. No, I'm not doing Nightmare because I want to at least like halfway enjoy what I'm playing. Ultra violence is good for now. I'm also going to be reading chat. Happy Summerween. Ever played the FPS game Blood? No. I like a lot of like old school FPS games though. I don't know if that's old school, but that's pretty much like that's one of my favorite genres. But yeah, so we hit 50K, which is a pretty awesome achievement. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Your favorite videos are V for Vendetta and I Saw the Devil. Thank you. Thank you. No, I've never played Blood. No, I've never read that. Caesar. I might switch games at one point because I have Wolfenstein: The New Order downloading. So when that's done, I might switch over to that. I don't know. I'll see how I feel. If I still feel like playing Doom by then. Also, you're a newbie, Milkman. You're that's a new video. Yeah, if anyone hasn't already, check out the new video about Greased. Junji Ito manga that came out yesterday. Yeah, I saw the Devil video. That did like astronomically better than I thought it was going to, because it's kind of out of my niche. But I think horror movies in general kind of, I think they have a better chance of sort of reaching a wider audience than than comics do. Like, it's probably easier for that to sort of blow up on the YouTube side than a comic is. Yeah, I probably will do Hellboy at some point. I just haven't read a ton of it myself. I was actually in a Discord call with the Masked Man who's in the Junji Ito video and Mullet Man Comics, and we were talking about a lot about like Hellboy. Am I going to play Duke Nukem Serious Sam Post Ultra Kill Half-Life? Am I going to play them right now? Today? Probably not, but maybe at some point. I like Duke Nukem 3D. That's probably I would say after Doom 2, OG Doom 2, I would say Duke Nukem 3D is my favorite old school shooter. Yeah, I've heard of Ultra Kill, but I haven't played it. Or have I? I might have. I don't remember. How's like the volume in the music? I don't know if it's too loud. Korean movies are underrated. It's just being overshadowed by K-dramas and K-pop nonsense. I mean, I don't know if I would say it's really underrated, because like Korean movies and TV, it's really popular in Asia. Like, especially in Japan. Like, Japan TV, like Japanese television, original television, kind of sucks, and they mostly watch like Korean shows and movies over there as well. Like, it's pretty popular in most of Asia. I mean, maybe over here in the West, but I mean, typically, you know, at least in the U.S., people are kind of like pussies and don't want to read subtitles a lot of the time. So, unless it's something that like just gets mainstream, like Squid Game did, then people seem to have no problem. Actually, you know what? I didn't see The Wailing, but I saw. Oh, what was it? Was it? I don't know. No, I watched Incantation recently. I still have not seen The Wailing. It took me a while to watch The Sadness, and that movie like actually fucked me up. I think The Sadness, it probably fucked me up more than like even like I Saw the Devil Did. Like the Doom that came to Gotham. I've only read or I've only watched the animated film. I haven't really checked out the comic yet. But I don't think I even finished the movie. I don't know. It's kind of boring to me, but maybe the comic's better. Would I rather eat bugs or pebbles? I don't get any more context. Well, bugs are a delicacy in some places. So, I guess depending where you go, maybe they're not that bad. Like, I've seen like chocolate-covered crickets and stuff. Like, it's not uncommon people eat bugs in other parts of the world. You watch No Country for Old Men for the first time? That's one of my favorite movies of all time. It was my favorite movie until I discovered Old Boy. Thoughts on the new Boys season? It's kind of slower than other seasons have been, and I don't know. I think the whole, like, a lot of the discourse around the new season is kind of stupid, but there are some things I don't like. Like, for some reason, the fucking show, Season 4, just loves abusing Huey. Like, Huey's fucking gone through it this season. And, like, it's gotten to the point where it's, like, a little too much. Like, the dude literally can't have it worse. And there's other things too. I think the biggest thing is just it's kind of slow. But I don't know. I don't think I'm not hating it like other people are. I think it's fine. I thought last episode was probably one of the better ones that came out. I ate chocolate covered crickets. They were fine, I guess. I would try it. Would you team up with the Punisher or Red Hood? Well, I think, in general, I think Jason Todd is a giant bitch, so I'd probably go with Frank, because I actually like the Punisher. You wish they stayed more true to the comics? I mean, some changes I think had to happen. Because, I mean, the comics are weird for a couple reasons. Because, I mean, the biggest difference between the show and the comics is the comics is much more, like, the comics has a much bigger focus on, like, the religion aspect and, like, religion as a whole, which is, if you ever read anything by Garth Ennis, religion is always a big motif in all of his work, and especially, like, the fear of religion. Like, that's pretty much the whole point of Preacher is it's about, like, the fear of religion, because that was something Garth Ennis went through as a kid. So, like, there's a much bigger focus of that in the comics, whereas the show is definitely more like a commentary on just overall, like, consumerism. And, like, I mean, definitely there's some, like, you know, there's some parodies to Marvel and stuff as well. It took you a while to load into the live chat. I don't know. YouTube's weird when it comes to streaming. Eltingville? I don't even know how to say that. It makes fun of Garth Ennis. I might check it out. What's my opinion on The Boys and the Watchmen comics? Well, Watchmen is fantastic. Arguably, not even arguably, I think it is, like, the greatest comic ever. And The Boys, I'm actually planning on making a video about The Boys comics, because I'm currently reading them, and I'm about 30 issues from finishing it. I think The Boys comics, I mean, I'm not going to give some stellar review. I think they're okay. I think they're just midline, like, okay. My video is going to be more about, like, the overall discourse that happens when you talk about The Boys comics. Like, if you ever bring up The Boys and talk about the comics, like, immediately everyone's like, oh, they're trash, they're garbage, blah, blah, blah. But the truth is, like, a lot of times people haven't even read it. And I don't know, I find it funny how there's this big, like, groupthink thing. There's a lot of, like, groupthink when it comes to comics. Like, opinions form without even, like, digesting the media yourself. So, I was thinking of kind of doing a video, I guess, sort of defending The Boys comics, but also more just saying, like, you should probably read something before you make an opinion on it. Because the comics aren't that bad. It's just, the comics are pretty slow. I will say that. That's the worst thing, is, like, for a lot of issues, almost no story happens. A lot of it is character progression, but a lot of the character progression happens probably too slow than it needs to. Yeah, it's not going to be the next video I do, but it might be the one after the next. Probably one of the most underrated YouTubers out there, because your videos have actual heart behind them, and you just don't find anything with most channels. Thank you. I appreciate that. I try. I definitely try. And it's certainly, some people have definitely, enjoyed my stuff. Just Stop literally made a video defending the... Oh, did he? I didn't even know there were Doom comics. The hell's hit me up on Discord. And this is edgelordness gets in the way sometimes. Yeah, it definitely can. Oh, let me turn off this Discord notification. Mute. I'm just muting my Discord. Alright. Hey D. Actually, the Doom comics is where the line Rip and Tear came from. Oh, is it actually? So I guess I'll tell you guys, like, all the videos I'm working on right now. So I'm not going to say all these are going to be made into videos, but the ones I'm working on currently. So I'm working on The Boys. I'm working on a video about Johan Vasquez's comics. Johan Vasquez is he's the creator, or one of the creators of Invader Zim. And before he had the show, he was a comic book writer and artist, and he did comics like Johnny the Homicidal Maniac and Squee. So I'm probably going to I'm going to talk about him and sort of go over. It's going to be more like an overview of all his work. Then I'm working on I started reading the Brat Pack, and I'm very heavily considering doing a video on the Brat Pack. It's a pretty awesome comic. So I think I'm going to do a video on that. And then, what else am I working on? I haven't started working on it yet, but I ordered all of the American Psycho comic. Like there's comics based on the movie American Psycho. And I'm going to, I think I might do a video with those. I have to read them first. And I think that's everything I'm working on. Are you doing YouTube full-time or the channel passion project? It's basically, I mean, a hobby right now because I'm not making enough to call it a job. But that's the goal, is for that to... for me to be able to call it a job one day. You don't really make a living on YouTube until you're at least around, like, 200,000 subs. Like, at least, I mean, it's not about subs, it's about views, but in order to, like, make consistent views to make a living, you have to be around, like, 200,000 subs at the minimum. Like, even at like 100,000, you're not really, like, that's not really making a living. I mean, you probably can, but it would be pretty hard. Rat Pack's amazing. As if The Boys was done right in a certain way. Kinda. To me, it's more like, it's less The Boys and more Watchmen, I think. But it's pretty cool. It's the whole idea of the Brat Pack is it's about, like, the tropes when it comes to, like, the quote unquote superhero sidekick, and it's pretty cool. Although I guess like the actual heroes, they act more like the Seven than they do like the Watchmen. So it is sort of like the boys, in a way. How many more subscribers would you make a live stream like this? I mean, it doesn't have to be like for a subscriber goal to go live. It's just sort of when I feel like it. I mean, I have the second channel, which I go live from, but I decided for something like this to go live on the main one. And then like Halloween, I think I'll probably go live on the main channel as well, because I did a Halloween stream last year and it was a lot of fun. But as far as like the next like goal, obviously it's 100,000, which my goal right now is to hit 100,000 by the end of the not the end of the year, but by at least my birthday, which is in February. So I'm hoping that's the goal right now. Besides the Crow Comics, Brat Pack is one of those comics where you're like, oh shit. Oh, definitely, yeah. Oh, you're fine, Josh. Fight Man. I'm gonna have to check that out. Oi. But right now, I'm finishing up the Rat Pack, and then I'll work on the boys until the American Psycho comics get here. I'm not going to say what it is, but I might be doing some more collaborations in the future. I'm not going to speak on what it is yet, but if we do it, it's going to be really cool. It's going to be really cool. I'm not going to say who with or with what, but I'm hoping it happens. The cool thing when it comes to comic YouTubers is we're a pretty like tight-knit group, and like every like comic YouTuber I've like interacted with, I've always had like a really good interaction with. I haven't had like a bad experience yet that you can get with like working with some content creators. No, the only Bret Easton book I've actually read is American Psycho. I haven't read any of the other stuff. I've been wanting to read more of Andrew Vasquez's work since I've read Ultimate Evil, because he has a lot more stuff. Isn't one of Bret Easton's books, like, isn't one of them actually about Patrick Bateman's brother? And isn't Patrick like isn't that where Patrick first showed up? Is like as the brother of one of the main characters in another one of his books? I got fucked up there. Can't believe people thought this was the pinnacle of video game violence. I mean, at the time it kind of was. Because, like, seeing, like, blood and guts, it wasn't that common. Damn it. I realized I didn't, like, quick save either. So now I'm back to the shit-ass pistol. Oh, that sucks. I only have pistol and shotgun anyway. I don't know what I'm complaining about. Oh my god, fucking die. I didn't even grab the shotgun. When I read American Psycho, I always skipped chapters wherever he had monologues with his taste in music, or what's inside his lavish apartment. Yeah, that was always a little heavy-handed, but it's. I mean, I think the point of it was to get inside Patrick's mind and understand like what his psyche was. Like there was a point to it. Did you play modded Doom ever? Yeah, I play some mods. A lot of them are like sort of the built-in ones, like the the console versions have, like Sigil, Harmony. I can't even remember like all the names now, but yeah, I played a couple. It'd be cool if I made another stream with Brutal Doom. Maybe. I can't really. I don't have a PC, so I can't really do PC games. But it would be cool. Like, I mean, I've tried playing like. I mean, I could like play off my laptop and stream, but it's annoying to do that. It's not ideal. I've played a little bit. I actually have Manhunt on on this PlayStation. I played like a little bit of it, but I played like I don't know, maybe like 30 minutes or something. I didn't really go that heavy in it. Typically it's hard for me to get into like stealth games. It's just not one of my favorite genres, honestly. Oh, that's what fucked me up last time, was the pink devils. Alright. Now I should be a little better off. I don't think there's anything up here. Well, enemy's probably gonna spawn when I go down here. Yep. Oh. This part's hard. Would you choose to hunt you, Guts, or Eric? Both sound. I mean, not really a both of those kind of suck. I'm gonna say Eric, because Eric you can probably reason with Eric. Guts not so much, but I guess it depends on what I did to Eric. I guess it depends what I did, but you could reason with Eric. You can't reason with Guts. Playing the goats of FPS. Yep. Manhunt 2's on VR? How's that possible? Let's go up here. Let's go up here first anyway. The first Fallout games, like the asymmetrical ones. Yeah, I said PlayStation. I don't have a PC. I only have a laptop. Should probably get a PC, but right now I only have a laptop. Alright, let's go up here and deal with this like that. This gives me more room. There we go. Should be fine now. Favorite boomer shooter? By boomer shooter, do you mean like old school shooter? What do you mean by boomer shooter? Because the answer is this. Yeah, I've played both Hotline Miamis. They're fun. I like them. I like Hotline Miami. I don't like the second one as much as the first one, but the second one, it's alright. The story's pretty cool, too, if you ever, like, actually looked into it. Yeah, Hotline Miami is pretty hard. Right. Did I do what I had to do in here? I think we had to hit that button. I don't know if there's another one on the other side, though. Is this the famous Into the Deaths YouTuber? No, you got the wrong channel, dog. I don't know who that is. Coming to steal my thunder. That's what he's doing. Do you ever notice Mullet Man and Matt Murdock are never in the same room? Coincidence? I think not. Well, I don't doubt he owns a red gimp suit. That I don't doubt. If you had to choose which YouTuber would make a hit piece on you, would it be Praise of Shadows or Mama Max? I've actually never, like, I've never seen a Mama Max video, I think. I'd probably say In Praise of Shadows, because he'd make the hit piece, then he'd get clowned on Twitter and go and just leave the internet. So yeah, I'd probably pick him. Mom Max would call you pedo if you don't agree with him. So wouldn't Praise the Shadows. And Praise the Shadows would find a picture of me when I was like 15 years old holding up a Nerf gun and call me a gun nut. I don't know. I haven't seen Long Legs yet. I plan to, though, when it comes out. The problem is, like, the problem with horror is that so many times a movie will come out and it gets hyped like fucking crazy. And then, you know, a lot of times it comes out and you're like, you know, I don't know. Like, a lot of people who tend to hype it up are people who aren't that well versed in horror movies. Like, I don't know. Once you've seen like fucking Cannibal Holocaust or even once you've watched like, you know, fucking Ichi the Killer, there tends to be not too much that can really bother you. So I feel like it's gonna be good, but I'm also going in with like, you know, I'm not gonna take any of the shit people have been saying with me. I'm just gonna kind of go in my own expectations. Fuck it. Bro, who do you think you're talking to? Of course I'm excited for Smiling Friends Season 3. That's like saying, am I excited to fucking breathe? Horror films nowadays are just super mid or bad. I disagree. I think Western horror films are in a slump, but foreign films are still fucking awesome. It's just on the Western side that's in a bit of a slump. But that is not a representation of the genre as a whole. Not even close. All right, I have the red, which goes here. Okay. That's not even true. I mean, we got Long Legs and plus Maxine coming out. Like, we're kind of eating. Would you know Johan Vasquez directed a mindless self-indulgence video? No, I did not. I haven't started, like, the core research on the video yet. I've just been reading all his stuff. So, the actual research is going to come a little bit later on. I'm going to quick save here. I didn't know if there was actually a suit there or not. Oh, super armor's nice. And then let's go through here. I've never really listened to it. My favorite horror is probably Lighthouse or The Witch. Those are two very good choices. I'm really, speaking of The Witch, I'm really looking forward to the remake of Nosferatu. That looks pretty good. Would you be happy or not happy if The Thing 1982 was getting a remake? I wouldn't really care. I wouldn't care for it because it's the first one is perfect, and you can't change something that's perfect. So, plus they did like a kind of remake prequel thing already, and it was not that good. I'm excited they're remastering the game. I'm happy they're bringing back the game. I'm hyped for that. I love the video made about the Crow book. Watched it a year ago and was a major help and inspiration for me to understand the complexities of writing good storytelling. Thanks, man. I'm happy. Yeah, that's what I mean. Robert Eggers is like he's one of the great horror directors of today. So I'm really looking forward to Nosferatu. Also, I love the original Nosferatu. And yes, I'm one of those pretentious people that watches silent films and thinks I'm better than everyone else. I am very much one of those people. Yeah, I don't particularly like the animation they're going with on the Watchmen, you know, show or movie, whatever it is, and a new Watchmen adaptation just doesn't appeal to me, quite honestly, right now. It's just not really, it's just not something I'm into. Yeah, Robert Eggers, Ari Aster, and Jordan Peele, I'd say, are like the three big boys right now when it comes to horror. I love Jordan Peele's movies. I know not everyone does, but I've liked everything he's done. Yeah, I need to watch Doctor Strangelove. I've never gotten around to it. Like, I thought the suit was a person for a second. I think I have to open that up somehow. I still don't have the yellow key card, though, so I probably have to go back and get it. Would you consider Kojima a horror director? Not really. No, he's a game director. I mean, I wouldn't say what he does is horror. No, I don't want to go this way. I mean, maybe in a way you could, but not really. You've only seen Nope. My favorite Jordan Peele personally is Us. I think that was a really good one. Get Out is really good too. I like all his stuff, man. Death Stranding has some horror aspects. I mean, I know Kojima is he's a big movie guy. Like on his Twitter, he talks about all the movies he watches. I know he's. Well, actually, he is working. He's working on that game with Jordan Peele, isn't he? The new thing he's working on. So I guess we'll see where that goes. All right, now I go here. Like, that's probably gonna be good. Alright, I think I'm gonna see where Wolfenstein's at in like a second. So I might switch over. We'll see. See how I feel. Ooh. Back this way. I've read some Sandman, and I was thinking one day do a video, but to be honest with you, given the recent shit that's come out about Neil Gaiman, I don't know if the video's happening anymore. Because if that stuff's true, then I'm not going to glorify any of his work. Thoughts on Plants vs. Zombies? Not really. It's a fun game, I guess. Didn't they make like a Plant vs. Zombies like Call of Duty ripoff? If it's true, like I'm not gonna judge because I haven't looked into it really. I've only heard stuff. If some of that's true, then I'm not gonna glorify his work. Like, I kind of made that mistake with Warren Ellis, and I don't know. Oh my god. Jesus. You're not getting out of the fucking corner. Ooh, I did quick save here though. That was like, yeah. Yeah, this is like right at the beginning of the fucking level. Did I go? No, I didn't go in here, did I? Yes, now I have to go. Oh, yeah, do all that again. You know what? Before we continue, I want to see what's this at? Oh, is that like, is this done? Or is it still? Oh no, it's done. Let's try. We'll finish this level, and then I might switch over to Wolfenstein. Thanks, Diego. Honestly, I thought the new Captain America trailer looked fine. I thought it looked good. I don't know why people are fucking complaining. If you're complaining about CGI in a trailer, I hope you understand what you see in a trailer is never the finished product. Because I know some people, you know, some people complain about that. And, look, if you're tired of Marvel movies, then stop going to them. Stop seeing them. That's the only way they're gonna stop making them. Because most people who complain still end up watching them when they come out on like fucking Disney Plus or whatever. To me, for the most part, there's still some stuff that comes out I'm interested in, but Marvel has mostly run its course. I'm more focused on Superman Legacy right now than anything. I don't know, there's just, it's kind of annoying. Like, I understand some of the concerns, but it feels like there's just a lot of pessimism when it comes to like anything comic related now. It's like no one's allowed to feel excited for anything anymore. Like everyone has to just be this like pessimistic, like sad sack. It's like it's okay to get excited for things. I understand for the most part a lot of Marvel projects have sort of run their course, but it's whatever. Yeah, I've read a bunch of Alan Moore stuff. Vendetta, Watchmen, Killing Joke, Swamp Thing. I read some of his Miracle Man stuff. Not a lot, though. Alright, so now we got this. No, I get it's a lot of oversaturation, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel like the over pessimism gets kind of tiring. You know, like people act like Marvel's incapable of releasing anything anymore. Like, I think Werewolf by Night is a top 5 Marvel project, and that came out well after what people consider like the heyday of Marvel. Like, Marvel's always been hit or miss, quite frankly. There's never been I mean, there probably was a time when everything was pretty consistently good, but that was a while ago. No, I've never seen Yellow Sea. She-Hulk was kind of fun. She-Hulk was not my cup of tea, but it also was like pretty. It was pretty like inoffensive. Like I didn't really care about it. Well, my experience with MCU, last ones I watched in order was Endgame. The last two seasons, they don't care about them, but I wish the movies and watchers well. Yeah, exactly. Thanks for the you know, kind wishes, by the way. Alright, okay, so I can't get trapped again like I did last time. That's what killed me. I'm trying not to, like, save scum completely. I'm trying to have some dignity. But if I was playing this off stream, I'd be fucking hitting the quick save button like it owed me money. Should Batman have short? I mean, like trunks? No, I'm not a big fan of trunks. No. Only for Superman. Superman actually looks good in them. For Batman, they look goofy. I've always thought they looked goofy. Oh. I've heard of Ultra Kill, but I don't believe I've ever played it. Also, I had to hit the thing up here. There we go. I'm gonna quick save here though. So I'm pretty sure this is the end of the level anyway. Which movie release are you looking forward to? Anything horror, Longlegs, Maxine. I am looking forward to Deadpool. Mostly because of Hugh Jackman, I guess, but because I didn't love the second Deadpool, but the first one's pretty good. I keep getting cornered. I played Half-Life 2 a long time ago. You know what's really fun is the like the fan-made Half-Life 1 remake. That's Black Mesa. I love that game. I actually kind of like that a little more than like base Half-Life 2. I'm being honest with you. Your first comic book or manga? My first manga was Death Note, I believe. Yeah, my first manga was Death Note, and my first comic, something Batman related. I can't remember what. Couldn't tell you like what it was. Just something Batman related. Oh, off to a great start. I love that I hit myself with a barrel. Off to an amazing start. Oh, the exit's right there. Okay, I'm just gonna make a run for the exit then. I'm just gonna make a run for the exit. I mostly like non-superhero comics. I don't really keep up with main continuity as far as comics goes. Like I haven't kept up with DC since towards the end of the New 52, and Marvel it's been even longer. Like if I hear something's like really good, you know, like really good, I'll check it out. But like Batman Imposter, I've heard is like really good. I heard like the Ron Batman's been pretty decent, so I have to check it out. But I just haven't really gone around to it. Like most of the stuff I read now is pretty much like if I think I'm going to use it for the channel, honestly. Like I don't really read on my own that much anymore, just because of the channel. Oh, okay. Well, that was that plan ain't gonna work. That's what they all come out of. All right. I'm not sure, Caesar. It's probably gonna be a good minute till I make another Batman video, because I've already made 3. So it's probably gonna be a good minute. I don't have high hopes for the Crow remake. Do not have high hopes, unfortunately. I'm just gonna save here. I mean, I hope I'm wrong, but you know, it is what it is. I do not like some of the choices that have been made in regards to the remake. I'm not saying everything's bad, but I'm saying for the most part, I'm very pessimistic about a lot of it. I'm still going to see it, obviously, but I have my concerns. Remake's going to give shame to Brandon Lee. That's what I'm worried about. Batman's already DC's cash cow, because why not? Why? Because I don't want like oversaturate my channel with only Batman content. Like, yeah, it's my favorite hero, but there's plenty more out there. All right, let's switch over to Wolfenstein. I think I already have a save in this, but I'm just gonna do a new game. I'm not gonna switch the. Well, should I switch the stream title? I'm not even sure how I would. I just bring up the stream manager thing. I don't even know where to go for that. Yeah, I'm not gonna worry about it. Who cares? All right. People say Terrability's the grandpa of Doom guy. Yeah, because isn't in one of the like novels or something? I think there's like a novel for Doom. Don't they say the Doom guy's last name is Blazkowicz? I'm listening to Grant Morrison's Super Gods book. I've been going down a Morrison hole recently. It might give their Batman run a second chance after loving Arkham Asylum. I don't get the discourse around Morrison's Batman run. I think I love what he did with the character. Well, I think there's just one novel that says that, though. Gonna raise it up a little bit. Raise up the volume. It was a spin-off game, it said. Probably not canon. Who knows? No, I'm not doing Uber. Jason Blum responds to Long Leg Success. It's funny when Blumhouse horror has been sucking lately. Yeah, he has some wacky opinions altogether. Yeah, I was playing the Life is Strange games because of the new one coming out, because I liked them. I liked the first one a while ago, and Life is Strange 2 is probably my least favorite, honestly. I mean, I'm playing it, but I'll do I Am Death Incarnate. I'm not going to do... Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to do Uber. Do you think they should have announced a new Quake game instead of a Doom one? No, because I'm fine with a new Doom game.
I hear children. A dog. And I see someone. I think I see someone. These things. None of it for me.
LIS2 is your favorite? Yeah, well, to each their own.
Among warriors. We come from the night.
It's just, to me, like, what kind of, part of what I like about the other Life is Strange games is that, like, it has a set location, like Arcadia Bay or, like, Haven Springs. I you know, having the second game be, like, a whole, like, road trip thing, I feel like kind of worked against it. Oh, I need to get you first. Yeah, but Puerto Lobos is just like the place you're going to. It's not like a set location you're in all the time. Any thoughts on Where the Dead Go to Die? You mean like that edgy fucking animation movie made by like that 13-year-old? What do you expect me to say? It's shit. thing's garbage. I haven't even watched it. I just saw someone watch it. Yeah, New Order and Old Blood are definitely great. Man, I just don't like Colossus. I've tried playing Colossus multiple times. I think the level design and like the changes to the gameplay, it wasn't for me. And then Young Blood, I've heard is just like objectively bad. It's garbage like Urban Spook. Yeah, exactly. It's just edgy bullshit. What upcoming shows and movies am I looking forward to? Long Legs, Maxine, Deadpool, Superman Legacy. No, I mean, like I said, I get why people like the second one. It's just not my cup of tea. I also didn't like. I just felt like the characters weren't as memorable. And I didn't really vibe with Sean as a character. TV wise, I'm not sure what I'm looking forward to. You like Urban Spook unironically? Why? Like what is there to like though? Yeah, the Penguin, of course. From what I've seen of Young Blood, it just looks so cringy. But yes. Penguin I'm definitely looking forward to. And the Agatha show looked alright. The trailer looked good. It looked like they were going more like a horror route, which I like. I'm not sure. I don't know what Barefoot Jen is. The wax video was funny for all the wrong. Oh, if you're looking at it for yeah, I mean if you're just watching it for a laugh, then yeah, sure. The Penguin gives kind of horror meets Sopranos type vibes. Maybe. Probably more Sopranos than so horror. Burial goods. Black Phone's a good one. I like the Black Phone. Although for some reason, if you call the Black Phone a horror movie in front of some horror fans, they have an aneurysm. If it's not horror, then I don't know what you would call it. Black Phone was good. I'm scared for the sequel. I'm not sure what are they going to do for a sequel, because well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I don't see how it could lead to a sequel. Skinamarink was the last one. What did you think? Because me and Scarlet Widow weren't too weren't too impressed with Skinamarink. Oh, Wyatt. Yeah, the writing wasn't as good either. It's just, I don't know. I just feel like a lot of things were done worse in New Colossus. Especially the level design. I didn't like the new like open world style they went with, or like the overall level design itself. Just found that a horror movie is actually a horror if it has gore and jump scares. And Rosemary's Baby isn't that scary because of it.
It's the break of dawn. July 16, 1946. Everything
Like the Black Phone's definitely horror.
Nazi war machine is advancing at an astonishing rate. We can't catch up. Our tactics are failing. Outclassed and outgunned. No one knows why. People are getting desperate. Not me. I'm here to see an old friend and settle a score. Turn this thing around.
What's Barefoot Jen about? It is low-key freaked me out. Yeah, I thought the I liked Black Phone. I thought it was really good.
Fergus, what's your status?
Blazkowicz, we've got the skitters in bad ways over here. Trapped inside an aircraft ground.
Yeah, Shelley Duvall died. Can't believe
Trying to
that.
fucking eat us. No joke.
The same problem here. Shacked up inside dead wreckage.
There were parts that really reminded me of nightmares I had as a kid, and there were some parts that gave me chills, but overall it was okay. Are you talking about Skinamarink? Yeah, I guess it was going for like a nightmare aesthetic, but I don't know. Just...
I see you. What can I do for you?
Yeah, Kubrick was an asshole to Shelley Duvall.
Utterly fucking trapped in here. But if you can access a cockpit turret on this here
And people are saying Long Legs and Maxine were mad because there wasn't enough gore or jump scares. Well, some people have zero media literacy, so...
You can head down below the surface. Should be alright.
Good plan, Fergus. Coming to you.
Anyone know of any horror movies with no jump scares or gore? Possession's really good. There's no jump scares, but there might be a little bit of gore. No, not really. Like Spec Ops: The Line. It's a cool story and some horror vibes. Yeah, it's I played it on the 360 originally. It's very like thought provoking. Like it's probably one of the best like anti-war war games ever. Oh, a new Friday the 13th movie. Well, I think the lawsuit's over with, so they could make a new one. I think it was a little bit overhyped, but if you want like a quick like Friday the 13th-esque fix, I'd recommend checking out In a Violent Nature. It's kind of like a Friday the 13th, but it's from the killer's perspective.
In those trenches over there. We cannot advance a unit without being slaughtered. So I want you to make
And
those trenches
you know,
and take the nest out.
I think it's pretty good.
As fast as you possibly bloody can, straight up the middle. We'll lay down cover fire from here. Got it. Put this on. I'll radio updates from our position. Right, lads, you ready to lay down suppressor fire?
Barefoot Jen is about a kid who experienced a nuke. Oh, okay. Samurai was actually stupid. I was scared to watch it until I watched it and was disappointed. How do you do the lean thing again? The whole like discourse with Alan Moore and using the word graphic novel, it's just a battle of semantics. Like people, I don't know. Like, don't get me wrong, Alan Moore's one of the greats, but he's also a man that worships a snake god. Like I wouldn't take every word he says, take everything he says with a grain of salt. Like there's also a man that thinks he's a literal wizard. You know, so I quite frankly, I don't care about all the semantics. Like, yes, I agree that you can't put together 12 issues of like a comic and call it a graphic novel, sure, but like, I don't know, it's Alan Moore has just a weird discourse around comics as a whole. He's also one of the greats, so who am I to say anything about what he says? Yeah, Alan Moore worships a snake god. He's like, he legitimately believes he's a wizard. He met John Constantine once while he was on LSD. I'm sure he did. I'm sure he did. Oh fuck. I don't know, but according to Alan Moore's daughter, a lot of the shit he says is just like trolling. So it's funny whenever someone says Alan Moore hates comic books, because, you know, it's like one of the funny, like something funny someone said once is like, Alan Moore hated comic books so much he only worked in the industry for 50 years. You know, like a lot of people just kind of take what he says a little too seriously. What's the worst game I've ever played? Like, I played all the way through. I would say Kane and Lynch 2, but I actually kind of like Kane and Lynch 2. Like, I actually don't hate that game. DMMC2 is a bad one, definitely. I bring up the weapon wheel again. I bring up the weapon wheel. That's a map. I don't know. Alan Moore likes comics and Garth Ennis likes superheroes. Yeah, like, it's, again, people just take what they say, like, you know. Like, well, Garth Ennis, I mean, maybe I'm wrong, but he's never really said he hates comics. He just hates the oversaturation of this, or he doesn't say he hates superheroes, I should say. He just said that he doesn't like the oversaturation of superheroes in comics, which is it's a real thing. Like, That's true. A lot of superhero stuff in comics leaves no room for anything else. Like, that's not an incorrect statement. Okay, how do you bring up? Oh, you hold the bumper. Okay. Alright. Can I just throw a grenade in here? Knock me on my ass. I've never seen Mars Attacks. Mars Attacks is so good. It looks like one of those like so bad it's good movies. Maybe we should watch it, Scarlett. There we go. He literally said he finds superheroes completely moronic. Well, he can say that, but he's also said that he loves that his favorite superheroes are Superman, Batman, and Wonder Woman, who are like two of the most kind of generic superheroes there are. So like, he can say whatever he wants. It doesn't mean, doesn't make what he says the truth. Or not that he's lying, but Ah. Nope. Give me that. He just hates, like, the oversaturation. I mean, he hates certain characters, like, he hates certain characters, like, Captain America. You were scared of Mars Attacks as a child? Maybe as a child, maybe I can see how it could be, like, kind of creepy. I can take this off, can I? Yeah. Aliens were weird looking. Garth Ennis, the guy who wrote the original The Boys comics, doesn't like Captain America. Which, like, I understand not liking Captain America, but his reason for it is that, like, he feels like it is, like, insulting to people who actually were in the army to have Captain America. But that's a little unfair considering the fact that, like, when Captain America came out, like, soldiers loved it. Like soldiers actually loved Captain America. And Garth Ennis also never served any military to my knowledge, so, I'm gonna drop this. I think it's supposed to go up. Yeah, there we go. Garth read military comics when he was growing up, and only does superheroes to pay bills in Captain America, make a joke to soldiers. Well, my point is that actual soldiers didn't feel that way. And I feel like that would be those would be the people to ask that opinion on. And yeah, sure, Captain America, propaganda, whatever. Everything's propaganda. You know, so sad. I don't know what to, you know. Code Veronica or Dino Crisis remake? Well, they actually are making a Code Veronica remake. Probably Dino Crisis, because Dino Crisis hasn't gotten a game in like forever, right? Like, when's the last time like a Dino Crisis game came out? Well, that's been kind of a dead franchise for a while. But I mean, I understand Garth Ennis's point too. Like, if you're a comic creator and but you want to work with something other than superheroes, it's kind of frustrating. I don't see how Cap makes fun of them. He basically showed the soldiers are like superheroes like him. Yeah, I that's how I've always seen Captain America. Like he's sort of supposed to be like kind of any man. Like I understand like maybe propaganda standpoint because Steve Rogers was like a nobody and then soldier whatever, super soldier, but I don't really care. No, I know what Dino Crisis is. I'm just saying it hasn't really gotten another game in a long time. So I'll say Dino Crisis. Also, they are making a Code Veronica remake. So, you know. My aim is ass. Oh, is there kills anywhere? It's not. Bingo, which is why Sam being Captain America makes so much sense. If you had to get a writer to write your life story, who would you like and who would you want to stay away from? Moore, Morrison, Gaiman, Ito, Ennis, Lee. Probably Junji Ito, because I'd be interested in how he would like draw me. Probably Junji Ito, because he's also like my favorite author. Morrison might be my second choice there. I have to like blow. I have to like clear a path. Get on. You weren't one of the choices. Yes, I agree that Batman's no-kill rule should stay a rule. And I'm tired of directors changing that. I'm hoping by the end of Matt Reeves' trilogy that he doesn't make Robert Pattinson's Batman kill. I don't think he's going to. But I just really hope he doesn't. I don't care. I'm better than them. Some high words. Oh, you're saying you know me better than them. I thought you were saying you were better.
Take my hand, I'll help you up. Private Wyatt, good kid. I'm sure you'll return the favor, sir, and then some. Here, I'll pull you up.
Sam's outfit's fine. I actually liked his first outfit in Falcon and Winter Soldier a little bit more than the one in the new one, in the new movie.
Behind us now is a center pillar of the German army. What are you doing?
That's why I think there should be more remasters, D, than remakes. Like, if you want to remaster a game to make it more accessible, that's fine, but not everything needs a remake. Of course, still going to get remakes, of course.
We eliminate the general, we cut the head off the crowd war machine. We don't, they're gonna have us for breakfast.
My pen wasn't even on.
All right there, kid. Sir,
What's gonna get boycotted?
and I think I'm gonna be sick. Is this normal? It's just nerves. I'll teach you a trick. Inhale.
Why?
4. Exhale. Count to 4. All there is to it.
We're having our ass tanned by some Nazi mutant fucking Frankenstein. So we ready then, lads?
This time,
DMC 1 would be cool.
we get the job done. Now let's go. Let's move it on. Go. Are you lazy or we roasted? This is a war.
He definitely killed people in the car chase scene. Oh, probably. But we'll just ignore that.
Like father and son.
No, I'm not gonna finish the whole game.
Captain Blazkowicz,
Probably gonna be on for like another
your job is simple.
hour or so.
Climb up this wall, get inside, locate the control room,
Oh.
big fucking door and open it for us. You see any Nazi firearms, you take them. Bound to be better than ours. The rest of us will cover you from down here. Now, once the door's open, we get inside, we work our way up.
Batman armor or no armor.
Get on the top floors, we find
I think
and we shoot him.
I like the idea that like an early Batman suit would obviously have armor, but then as it, you know, he would get more advanced, he would change to like a you know, a more like traditional like fabric or something. Ah, gotcha, bitch. Ow. Ow.
How you are fucking able to persist through something like that, I do not know. Well done. We're okay down here.
They're never remaking DMC 2. Capcom would like to believe DMC 2 never happened. It's the reason why they never talk about it.
I'm sorry, sirs. I didn't see him coming. That's up to you now, Blazkowicz. Get to the control room and open the gate.
Another
I used to play Rainbow Six with some friends, but I was never good at it. I used to play like I used to play Buck, and I used to play like the guy who puts down the mute. I was never good at it. They can just make prequels. Yeah, they could. Sure. Sabro, she's a superhero from Israel. Oh, okay. I mean, I get it, but... One day probably. I'll play some. Yeah, well, we gotta think of what we could what game we could like do if I was gonna play with subscribers. Play Celeste, it's so good. That's like a Metroidvania, isn't it? I heard it's hard. So his death rattle scream wasn't enough to alert anyone. Wow, the stealth in this game is really generous. You got one of your favorite action figures in the mail today? What'd you get? I'm supposed to be getting my copies of the American Psycho comic soon. That's been like a minute ago now. Yes, I read Spider-Man Blue. Very good. Deadpool's getting good reviews so far. That's good. I'd still be hyped for the Deadpool movie, but I'm definitely more hyped being that it's Hugh Jackman's back in it. ECW Sandman figure from WWE Elite Collection. Oh, that's cool. Sandman's the dude who's come out with the Enter Sandman by Metallica, right? He used to come through like the crowd. That was always cool. I haven't checked out your 100 yet. Oh, where? Oh. I'm not sure what Zeb Wells is. Yeah, the Metallica song, the iconic kendo stick. Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, the ECW guys are like more hardcore. Unless you're uncomfortable killing dogs in games. Well, I guess they're like Nazi dogs, right? Oh. I don't know if that means anything, but... You know what's like a fucking heartbreaking part in a game? Is in Call of Duty Ghosts when you have to carry your dog after it got shot. Oh, that's fucking heartbreaking. Is Ferguson singing? No, it's gonna hold me either. Can I get up here? Guess not. I played it on the 360, yeah. Way back in the day.
Some very fine Nazi killing there, sir. Good work, Captain. Right, everybody head for the first aircraft. Blazkowicz,
Have I played darts, pool, or volleyball? I played all of them. When the horse dies in Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah, that was sad too. I used to hate playing volleyball in school though. Shit sucked. I'm probably the best at darts. I kind of suck at pool.
Troop transport. More dead kids. It's too many times.
Someone fucking help me up.
Can't move this beam from our position. We're trapped up here, Blazkowicz. See if you can remove this beam from your possession.
Sir, maybe you can use this to pry it loose.
That's nice. I mean, you could have like handed it to me, but thanks for throwing it in my face. Zeb Wells is the current god-awful writer of the Amazing Spider-Man comics right now. He has writing credit in Deadpool's Wolverine. Oh, okay.
Yeah, what, you ain't got churches in England? You ain't got no priests there? Yeah. Well, the Nazis sort of bombing them at the moment, so it's a bit of a problem.
Edward, Blondie, you're up.
MMA. MMA is my favorite sport. Which, speaking of, there's UFC tonight. Lama Nunes and Cortez, I think her name is. My turn, my turn. MMA and boxing are my two favorite. It's pretty much the only thing I watch. I don't watch like any like team sports really. I have Doom Eternal, yeah. I like 2016 a little bit more, but Doom Eternal is fine.
What is this place? There's ashes down here. There's a lot of ashes down here.
Wyatt, see if you can find a way to open that door. Move it. This pipeline. Open that control box over there. What is it? Some kind of room-sized incinerator.
That was pretty brutal. Now, Rorschach's nothing like Batman. Yeah, I like 2016 a little bit more than Eternal. Blazkowicz takes an unbelievable amount of damage. I don't think it would keep a draw. Oh, never mind. I was about to say I don't think they'd keep a key in a room where they're trying to lock people in. I ain't the only motherfucker in this room that can carry him. I'm sad Rorschach died. Yeah, yeah, I mean, I don't think, I don't think Rorschach was always meant to be sympathetic, really. Especially considering his kind of ideology, but... Dungeon Order can be scary. Oh, definitely. It definitely can. Get the fuck out of my way! It's gonna be faster than... It's gonna be slower than Eternal, but faster in 2016. Yeah, the one criticism I have is that, for me, Eternal was like a little too fast. That's probably, like, overall I liked 2016 more, but they're both really good. Yeah, fucked.
Everybody still breathing?
Affirmative. The incinerators are off.
Any way to get that door open?
Alan Moore doesn't like
Rather fancy leaving the place open.
Killing Joke at all, actually. He said it's like the only one of his books he doesn't even have in his house. No, 2016 isn't slow. It's not slow. It's still fast paced, but it's slower paced compared to Eternal.
There's someone out there.
Does Alan Moore even like himself? I don't know, honestly. Yeah, parkour is another thing I don't like either. It's like level design, the parkour, and probably the overall speed. I never understood how this knocks you out, like getting crushed against the wall. Like how does that make him lose? Unless he was like pumping gas in there. What was the first disturbing comic you've ever seen? The first disturbing comic. Probably was The Crow, because I read that really young. Yeah, Alan Moore was screwed over by DC, which is why he has, like, you know, why he kind of refused to work for any major publishers again.
I like you. Such a resilient space. With you, I could do great things.
Who should I save here, Wyatt or Ferguson?
I like the eyes on this one. Don't you fucking touch him. I like yours. Not this one.
You got knocked out with taking a metal baseball bat to the chest? Really? Kill Ferguson?
Help me make a choice.
No, I haven't seen Meet the Feebles.
Which one of these two varieties?
I think it's been too long since Lego Batman. I think it's kind of over with.
I have inadequate room for samples. Should you
In the most unironic way possible, in the most unironic way possible,
all day?
Jason Momoa should absolutely play Lobo. He is perfect for that. Oh, save Ferguson?
All you need to do is look to the one
Yeah, but doesn't Ferguson want you to kill him? Like, doesn't he? Doesn't he say? Yeah, I'll cut Wyatt.
An astute selection.
They go Batman's best version of Batman. One of them, definitely one of the best.
You will save me, won't you, sir? I know you can do it. Sir!
I already hit the button, dog.
General Death's head. Today he's teaching me a lesson. I've seen suffering and death. People maimed and tortured. Thought I'd seen it all. But I'd never seen true cruelty.
You know what's funny? When I first played this game, for the longest time, I thought his name was Death Shed. Because it's kind of like, it looks like that. Even though it's like, wouldn't be spelled that way. No, I've never seen Come and See. What's the most boring film you've ever seen? Most boring film I've ever seen. I don't know. Oh god, the new Strangers movie. It wasn't even. Oh, it was just bad. It was just shit.
Try something. You'll know what to do.
The new Strangers movie was bad in every fucking way possible.
We have to put the nozzles for the incinerator out of action. Use your pipe. And help me slash them short. Help me now. Why are you doing this to me? Why? How long these pipes is my fucking fiance? Fire. Need to get that damn window open. Come over here. I'll get you out of those cuffs. Alright. I'll go see about broken feet. You get the damn window.
Oh, the Flash is awful.
Control box there next to the window.
Thank you, Dark Nightwing.
Save me! Save me, you fucking asshole! I've been through hell already. Can't you see that? God damn! I was almost raped in Vienna for fuck's sake. Broke my fence. Broke my hand. Broke my feet. Shot in the arm. Lost my fucking eye for God's sake. Don't serve for one night with my girlfriend.
Is The End Is Nigh? Is that by the guys who made Super Meat Boy? Love that game, by the way. Super Meat Boy is like in my top 10 easily. I played Kingdom Come Deliverance, but I didn't beat it. Ferguson's the best choice, probably. Who would I pick to fight? Guts, Batman, Eric, or Ash? Well, you said specifically Serious House Batman. I'm dead either way, so it doesn't really matter, right? I guess Serious House Batman, because he doesn't kill everyone. The new Super Meat Boy sucks. Super Meat Boy Forever. I've heard it's not that good.
Tak, panie doktorze.
This is always the stupidest part. Is how like he wakes up and then fucking in like 5 minutes he can use his legs again. Yeah, I like the John Wick movies. I saw 4 recently, like 1 or 2 months ago. I have the first 3 on like Blu-ray. The first one I think is the best by far. The other ones are like, eh. BJ loses some nerves from the shrapnel, makes him more immune to pain and lore. Oh, is that true? I guess that explains how he survives some of the shit he does. I don't know, Chino. I'd probably pick Guts because he'd kill me. He'd kill me the fastest. The most unrealistic part is BJ still being buff after 15 years.
Trapped in my body.
Oh, that's true too.
Not
Yeah.
blackout. I'm losing time. Sometimes the seasons change in the blink of an eye. I'm having trouble with my thoughts. They dissipate.
I think I've played classic Wolfenstein games.
Here's what I know.
I'm like, out of all the old school shooters, classic Wolfenstein's like my least favorite.
Asylum. She's the head nurse.
What do I do if I got 1 million subs?
Their mother. Some
I don't even know.
They run the place already.
Maybe a face reveal, but I don't want to promise that.
Sometimes birthdays. And sometimes Nazis come. They leave with
If I got to make comics, which characters would I write for? Batman, obviously.
signs.
Punisher.
I suppose.
I'd love Daredevil. I feel like
Folks made
writing some Suicide Squad comics would be fun.
alive because of these people. I'm getting better because of her. Her name is Anya. She takes good care of me. She takes care of everyone.
Alright, I'm turning my fan on. You can probably hear it in the mic, but I don't care. It's just
I know, but it
too fucking hot.
doesn't happen.
Thank you, Chino. Yeah, you know, I'm probably never going to do a face reveal, to be honest. I don't know what I would do at 1 million. I don't know. Probably just do like another like Q&A or something. Like make a video. I'm probably never doing a face reveal.
Sie haben zufriedenstellende Arbeit geleistet. Weitermachen.
I mean, no, I have not heard of Kick-Ass by... Oh, you mean... Yeah, no, I've heard of Kick-Ass, yeah. There's about someone else. Oh, but they're not having red hair in the show in the MCU. It's fine, because I love the actor, so... As long as the actor's great, there's no problem.
Nazi scum.
Yeah, it's just, I prefer... I prefer,
Where'd they take you?
At 1 million, you beat Bloodborne, no hit, no death, and blindfolded. Okay. I'll probably do like a Q&A or something. Make a video out of it. Yeah, the motherfucker's walking already. Yeah. I'm not gonna do a face reveal. God, it'd make videos, it'd make making videos so much easier though, but yeah, probably not gonna do it. BJ's just built different. He's so different, he denies the laws of basic science. Ah. Forgot we were going in loud. Stream Bloodborne doing Q&A for 1 million. I could, but I suck at FromSoft games. Like, I am not good at them at all. Is it weird that Lex got mad at Superman because he was bald? Well, I mean, I guess it is kind of goofy, but... it's fine. Where do I need to go? Alright, looks like there's a staircase. Play modded DMC5 for 1 million. The bosses in older games have less moves than Elden Ring. I mean, Elden Ring is the only FromSoft game I've been able to actually beat. Like, I can't get far in, like Dark Souls before I just end up, like, hitting a wall, basically. But I've also never, like, seriously, like, I've never, like, looked into, like, builds or anything like that. Like, I've never gone that heavily into it. I've only ever, like, really played around, so... maybe. I don't have a plan for who's #1 hater in all comics, and also Reverse Flash. I don't have a plan for 1 milli yet, but I kind of have a plan for like an April Fool's video that I think would be kind of funny, but I don't want to reveal it yet. Oh my god. Only one question on my mind. When you were going through the insights of macabre and gritty stories, do you go through the time reading the material audiences suggest or were familiar with already? A little bit of both. I mean, when I did the video when I did the video on Marvel Ruins, that was suggested, but when I did Arkham Asylum and The Crow, that's the ones I had read already. And then Night Cries was another suggestion one. I guess most of the time it's just really stop using the shotgun. That's kind of what's fucking me over. Most of the time it's from suggestions, I guess. But it's like 50-50. You spoiled it. If it's April 1st, I won't believe anything. No. But believe me. If I do what I'm thinking of, you'll still, it'll be funny. It'll be funny. I have no health. I'll just health back by the car though. Oh, come to me. Okay. Oh, there's health back over here anyway. What would I do with $1 million? Invest into something. Where's Anya? Ah.
I'll get you out of here.
With the evolution of AI technology, I hope in the future we create AM. I mean, I think like Neil deGrasse Tyson said it best. Like, you know, I don't think we'd allow ourselves to like create something that can get all out of control like that. Did the motherfucker fall asleep while he was driving? Would you drop the soap in prison for $10 billion in a fucking second? For $10 billion? Are you kidding? For $10 billion, I could fucking go somewhere where no one knows who I am and no one knows what I did for it.
Jesteś żołnierzem? Umiesz walczyć? Kim jesteś?
Jestem William J. Laskowicz. Ranger, Army. USA. USA. I'm sorry. My Polish isn't very good. Are you fit to drive?
Where to?
Wherever.
Buy a house and become a landlord? Nah. Rest in peace, comic historian. Yeah, I still can't believe that. It's very sad. I hope his wife can find joy again. Isn't that from fucking Spy Kids? Also, rest in peace, Boogie 2988's career. Motherfucker really
Can't protect
lied and said he had cancer.
with flood oceans. Would drown. If I let it out.
It's 1960.
1960.
Yes. You've stayed with us for 14 years. It's 1960.
I have to find a way to contact the U.S. military. I gotta find my unit, let them know I'm alive and ready.
He lied and said he had cancer and tried to scam money out of his fans.
The war ain't over. Look at all these Nazis walking around.
They won.
It's over. The Nazis rule
betcha.
Surrenders.
He surrendered.
Because of
Yeah. That, and he's also the last 2 years lied about having
They surrendered
cancer.
12 years ago when Nazi atom bombed their country.
Especially on the Crow and Marvel Ruins. I watch countless
Well, then I'll
times,
find
even
the
Berserk
resistance.
videos. Thank
I'll
you.
find them
I
and I'll help
appreciate
them
that
fight.
a lot.
No, no, no. More resistance. Everyone is captured. If they leave, the Nazis have them. And who can say where they keep them?
I'm probably gonna stay on for like another 20 minutes. I'm gonna go on with my day. Gonna work. Gonna read some stuff, and then I'll watch UFC tonight. And then, you know, hang out with my girl.
I am trained and experienced field coordinator working on behalf of Generalstraße himself. Do you know how much misfortune you are in? If you do not release me,
No, James isn't gonna mess up Superman. Like he hasn't failed yet. He hasn't failed us yet. We'll be fine.
Still, you damn lunatic, that I am superior to people like you. Warum hör... Just unfair when dealing with people like you. Do you realize who I am? Ich would serve you.
Honestly, me too. I'm hyped for it.
Du bist ein gottverdammter Irrenanstaltsinsasse!
How shitty did you tie those restraints? Any plans on reviewing Punisher and Max comic series?
I'm gonna ask you one question.
Probably, but it's kind of long, so it'll take me a while to get through it.
Anyway, I find satisfactory, and if you do not, I will saw your head off with this here appliance. You hear me? So here it comes. Where are you people keeping the captured resistance fighters?
I'm sure. I don't know what you're talking about. There is no resistance.
But aren't British people literally like dying right now from the heat?
Zur Hölle mit dir und deinem verdammten Widerstand! Okay, I tell you! Damn it! What do you want to know? The resistance fighters, where are they? Berlin, Eisenwald, Preußen.
Do I think America should annex Canada? No, that's horrible.
Looking for you and the nurse. And soon they will find this place.
Oh, is it a Fallout reference?
Then you will be on your knees.
I don't know. I thought that was a serious question.
No, gotowy, gotowy. Jesteś przystojny chłop, panie Waskowicz. Nie taki przystojny jak ja, ale nieźle, nieźle. Pilnuję. Rozumiemy się? Albo ja cię znajdę i zrobię ci krzywdę. Rozumiem. Dobrze. Dobrze. Więc wybieramy się do Berlina.
We ask for your mercy, Lord, as we make the journey across dark waters. Grant us sound
The show was pretty good.
and silent breath,
You cheat in Fallout New Vegas because you don't know how to play. How do you cheat?
refuge from the storm.
Like use cheats?
Ihre Papiere.
And safe passage amidst hungry wolves.
It's been a minute since I played New Vegas.
Take my hand.
What's a movie I hated watching? I don't know. There's a couple. a couple rom-coms I've watched with my girlfriend. I wouldn't say I exactly loved.
Stay with Carl. Were you
Oh, console commands.
wait for you here? Huh? Kill everyone.
Yeah, definitely. Some of them, like the 80s ones.
Shoot the Nazis.
Yeah, like the old school ones, but like, oh, that one with like Sydney Sweeney and Glenn. I did not like that at all. "500 Days of Summer"? No. The first one's up in this tower here, probably. Yeah, I love Gladiator, and I thought the trailer for the new one looked all right, but I guess some people didn't like it. Well, it's because there was like modern music in it, but to be fair, I think there was modern music in the trailer for the first movie as well. Alright. Wow, he fucked me up bad. Oh my lord. Shit. You got fucking debated, loser.
Back to the car.
Well, if there's some like fucking Fallout World War III scenario, I don't think anywhere's safe, really. Nuclear fallout goes a long way. Didn't realize we were playing Catch the Grenade. It's a weird rain effect. Fuck, playing Ring Around the Rosie? Locked, locked. Isn't all of Nevada a desert? Pretty much. Fallout 6 Enclave in Antarctica. They said the next Bioshock's going to be based in like Antarctica. That's what the developers said. Good Springs in New Vegas is actually in the Nevada desert. Oh, is it? I played Alien vs. Predator on the 360. That shit was fucking dope. I remember that. That was an awesome game. Ah. That was a fun game. Yeah, they're making another Bioshock. They've been making it, I think. Like, it's probably, like, well into production. Never played the 99 Alien vs. Predator, but 2010 one on 360. That one was lit. They're probably, like, much of the same thing. It's a weird rain effect. Aye. Oh, I'm gonna die. Yeah. Oh, back here. Oh! I took damage. I didn't even fall to the ground. Live stream GTA 5. Maybe. The Metro games are pretty fun. I didn't play the new one, Exodus, I think, but I played 33 and New Light. It's hard, because you're literally a sitting duck. Oh, damn it. Get the armor first. No. I like GTA, but not that much. Okay. Yeah, let me clear these guys out before we go on the elevator of doom. Actually, wait, do I even need to take the elevator? Maybe not. Oh, no, I probably do. No. I don't even have to. Thank you, D. Appreciate that. Quick draw. Ah, fuck. Alright, I think I'm gonna call it for today, ladies and gents. Thanks for stopping by, and thank you again for helping me get to 50K. That's a really big accomplishment. One I didn't think I'd be honestly get to, but I'm happy I did. And I'm happy you guys helped me get there. So, I'll keep you posted on what I'm working on and when it'll be coming out. And yeah, that's